We just got our biggest tease yet for Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 40, this last Monday night on Raw, where Becky delivered an amazing promo and Rhea even said, "I'll see you at WrestleMania." But don't forget, we've got a Nia Jax problem. Now, whether you like her or not, you cannot deny that Nia Jax has beaten every woman in that division, including Becky Lynch, clean on Raw a couple of weeks ago. That means that if the Rumble wasn't round the corner, Nia Jax is arguably the #1 contender. And how can she not be in this match if Becky Lynch is after beating her clean? So how do you solve the Nia Jax problem, and how do you get to this match at WrestleMania, which, let's face it, this is the one we all want to see? Well, first up, we've got the Rumble, but I don't think that either Becky or Nia are going to win the Rumble. I think they're going to take each other out of the equation, and I think Bayley is going to win the Rumble and go on to face Io Sky. So how do we still get to Becky versus Rhea at WrestleMania? Well, I think we then go to Elimination Chamber, and I think the Women's Elimination Chamber becomes a #1 contenders match to face Rhea at WrestleMania. If we do that, then we've got a big match for Becky Lynch in Australia at the Elimination Chamber. She's in the chamber and she earns her right to face Rhea Ripley. You cannot argue that she was beaten by somebody else. She has earned her right. She has won a #1 contenders match to get to WrestleMania. But I don't think Nia Jax is in the chamber. I think Nia Jax is going to be Rhea's opponent in Perth in Australia. I think that's the whole point of her run for the last 6 months. Build her up to such a point where you put her as a bad guy against Rhea, who is technically a bad guy, but is more over than so many good guys. In Australia, she is going to be so over, she needs to be against a bad guy. Put Rhea against Nia Jax, and that is your headline for Elimination Chamber in Perth. And if we put it that way, we have Rhea beating Nia Jax at Elimination Chamber to a massive ovation from her home crowd. We have Becky winning the Elimination Chamber match to be a #1 contender. And then we roll on to WrestleMania, where we have Rhea versus Becky, and also Becky versus Seth as to who's going to main event night one. Could Becky steal it from Seth again? What do you guys think?